I feel like that's the thing that usually goes first with your silk press. As soon as you get that silk press, if your hair knows that there is a hint of moisture, it's doing like this. I have the thought process that I am not going to let my hair hinder my life. Hey, this is Anita with Bags and Lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let's go ahead and get into today's topic, which is an impromptu one that I decided let me go ahead and record this while I have my silk press in. So I'm going to just be talking about a couple of ways that I have been able to maintain my silk press. Help, the biggest thing is keeping these edges maintained. And I have not, I don't feel like, come up with all of the solutions and methods, but a couple ones that have worked for me, I wanted to go ahead and share. I have the thought process that I am not going to let my hair hinder my life. So for example, I like to go walking. I like to go to Zumba on a weekly basis. I work out during the week, so I will cycle as well. And I understand that with certain amounts of moisture and sweat, there's nothing to do to save it. So I totally get that. But I will kind of maintain or kind of switch up things a little bit. But what I also have been using for the past, while now, several months, is this little dry sweat band. Now my head is small, so anytime I am going to work out or go on a walk and I know that I'm going to have maybe a hint of perspiration at some point, I will put this on. It doesn't fit tight on my head because I have a little bitty head. But either way, it does a good job of kind of like laying down the edges a little bit. And it's supposed to help with like wicking away the sweat. I also like the material as well because it doesn't seem like it's a material that will be drying to your hair or anything like that, which your edges are very important. You want to protect those. So you don't want to over dry them out or anything like that. The next thing that I will do, which I thought was very helpful, is so after I did my bar workout, which is different from the other time that I tried this, I had this headband on. After I did my bar workout, now usually the method is keep this on until your head is dry. What I did was I immediately took that off and tied my hair down, the edges, y'all know the routine like that, with this satin material. I don't know what we want to call this, a tie band, a ribbon, whatever. So it's similar to those little stretchy paper edge control lay down thingy things that I don't know the name of. So it's similar to that, but I love it because it's satin, which, satin or silk is what you really want to have on your head for the most part. And so I just used this, tied it down, so that way I allowed my edges to still remain flat and dry out the rest of the way. And then I took this off, and so I was able to save them. They're a little bit puffy, but they're in no way puffy like they were the other time that I tried this out, just by keeping this on my head. So I've been trying that method so far. That has worked. Now, of course, when I take a shower, another thing that I want to give a tip out for is you got to cover your head up. Like I said, did you not hear me say, if it knows that it just senses that there's going to be moisture, your hair's going to do like this. So you really, really, really need to do something to maintain that moisture. And you can't even keep this on your head long. So I feel like I have to go through so much to just keep my hair in a silk press straight and looking okay for a decent amount of days. Because I feel like as soon as I take a shower, after I've taken a shower what am I trying to say? After I've taken a shower, I will leave this on for a couple of minutes, but not too long because you have that fine period where it's like, all right, it's protected from the moisture outside, but now moisture is accumulating under the cap, so that's not good. So I immediately open the bathroom door to get all of that moisture, heat, humidity out the door. And as soon as that dissipates, then I take this off my head, so that way, you gotta do what you gotta do, which is a lot. Another thing that I will do is later on, after likely when I cycle, because I'm just going to sweat way too much and I know my roots are just going to be like, girl, I don't even know why you tried. So after I do that, I will take some conditioner. So to allow my hair to dry, I'll take some conditioner, which I like to use a leave-in conditioner because it's a light enough formula to be used on your head on a daily basis. So, and I like to just always try to take the most care that I can. So I use a conditioner instead of edge control. I will take the conditioner, and I don't even take water because it already kind of is wet from the sweat anyway. So I just take the conditioner and put it along the edges like I'm doing here, like so. Tie this bad boy down with either this, or I take my silk scarf and make sure that I'm pressing it against the edges pretty good, so that way they stay secure and are encouraging it to flatten up. And then that's how I kind of slightly deal with the puffiness that will happen. It's gonna puff for sure, but it's a little less puffy. A little less puffy, or it blends in a little bit better. Let me say that. It helps blend the puffy and the straight blend in a little bit better. And then I just hide it with a headband, but that's what I've been doing. And then I try not to recurl my hair because I don't like putting too much heat on my hair. Like I said, I did tell you, I got to figure out how to do the pin curls. I know there's a way to do that, so that way you can at least still have a hint of pin curl. This just looks like I got my hair bumped. But basically, I will take my hair and wrap it into a little ball in the back and pin it up. So that way it helps keep the curls at least a little bit of a bump there, a little bit of body. So that way it just doesn't look like this at some point by wrapping it. So those are a few of the tips that I've used mostly to help maintain my edges as much as I possibly can, continuing to keep my active schedule of walking, working out as well, because your hair is not more important than your health. So you do still need to move around. And so I'm not going to let that stop me. If my hair gets messed up, my hair gets messed up. But so far, those are the things that have helped. So hopefully that helps you too. If you have any comments as well as any suggestions, I'd like to try those. So definitely throw those in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.